Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Vicky's World. I'm Vicky and I'm coming to you with an update. So first of all, excuse the state of me. I am not feeling the best and top's a little bit big, but it's a little bit colder today, so I thought I'd put a long sleeve on. So yeah, I'm just going to update you on everything really. So I am back home now. I've been home, it'll be 3 weeks on Thursday. Excuse me a second, sorry for the noise. Yeah, so it'll be 3 weeks Thursday that I have been home, and yeah, it's nice to be home, but I miss my mum and dad so much. Especially like spending that two and a half weeks with them, and now not being able to see them at all. Yes, it's not nice, but you know, we're doing it for our own good and we're doing it so that we stay safe. So yeah, Lee is now working from home, which is brilliant. You know, he doesn't have to go into the office. He just works upstairs because I sleep downstairs. My room is downstairs because I can't really navigate the stairs very well with my pain, and my legs and my back. So he's got his little office set up in a corner of his room, and you know, he just gets up and he does sort the dog out, he does sort Tyrion out, which is really good, and he just leaves me in bed. So then when I get up, I let Tyrion out and then feed him and all the bits and bobs. So into a routine in that way. Yeah, it's a bit rubbish, and my mental health has suffered massively. And I think everybody's mental health will suffer, but I had, as you all know, I had these issues before. My anxiety has, you know, skyrocketed, panic attacks and anxiety attacks, and I'm just trying to not watch as much news as I possibly don't have to. Today, like, did I say the date? I don't think I did. It's Monday the 13th today of April, so it's actually the third week. It's 3 weeks today that they did the lockdown, so I will watch the broadcast or announcement or whatever it is, just to see what's going on, just to see what, you know, what the lockdown, you know, if we're going to be out of lockdown, which I doubt we will. But yeah, so I'll be watching that. I hope you're all really well. You know, it's strange times for us all, and I've not done one of these updates in a little while. I was going to wait until later on in the week, once I have weighed, but I thought, no, I'm going to sit down and I'm just going to have a chat. So I don't know how long this is going to be. I will try and keep it as short as I can, but those of you who know me and have been with me from the beginning know how I like to ramble, and plus with my condition, I forget things and I may repeat myself. So if you're new, hi first of all and welcome. But if you're new, yeah, it's not that I'm doing it on purpose, it's just that I do genuinely forget what I've said, or I can't think of what I'm going to say. So yeah, that's that. Lee is doing really well. Like I said, he's working from home. He's had the bank holiday weekend off, so it's nice, you know, having him here. He'll pop down like on his lunch break, or you know, he'll pop down when he's having you know, 5-10 minutes break, because even though he's at home, you know, it's still work, and it's still, you know, a stressful environment. He's taking Tyrion out for a walk in the evenings, you know, for your daily allowance, and that's about half hour, 40 minutes. So, you know, it gets them both out of the house, and you know, I can't go out anyway because of my immune system, but you know, I wouldn't go anyway because I can't walk. I've got my scooter, but you know, it's a bit of a pain getting that in and out of the house. So yeah, other than that, we're we're doing what we are supposed to be doing. You know, we're sticking to social distancing, making sure that, you know, we're staying in the house. We've had shopping delivered. The only time Lee has been out in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks is to get his prescription and to put his prescription in, which is, you know, a necessity. And he got me some painkillers, the ibuprofen that you get from the chemist. So that's the only time that he's been out, apart from doing his walks every day or every other day, depending on how he feels, because he has, same as me really, depression, anxiety, and it's hard when all this stuff is going on. It's hard anyway, but he's been enjoying them lately, so that's really good. Yeah, so that's an update on everything that has been going on since I've been home. I am in a different place. I don't know if you probably notice or, excuse me, or remember, but I'm now in this is the living room, but it's sort of the living room, sort of computer room, because my computer is in here. It's where I go to play my game, World of Warcraft. I don't talk about it a lot, but it's just a way of, it's a hobby for me, and it's a way of sort of getting away from the real world. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, or plays themselves, let me know down below. But yeah, that's a good distraction. So I am now in there. Lee needed a new desk for work, so we got a new desk from Argos last week for in here. So that's what I'm on now. It's like an L shape, so like my computer's here, and then I've got this area here. So I've got my laptop on there ready for my virtual group, which I'm going to do I'm going to do a video all about that. Tyrion's by here. He's been very clingy today, but yeah, there he is. You won't be able to see him. Just there he is. Yes, I know. But yeah, so it's all set out right, and I've got a new phone. My husband surprised me and bought me a new phone. I hadn't asked for one. I was just saying that there was a few things going on with my phone, and you know, as he said, my phone is my lifeline. Even when there's no quarantine or lockdown or no pandemic going on, I don't go out. I don't really have many friends, and that's how I keep in touch with people. So, and plus I do my Instagram and my YouTube. So yeah, I've got an iPhone 11 Pro. I prefer the iPhones. It's just, you know, personal preference. My husband is all you can't come up here, there's look at him, there's no room. Oh, he's so clingy today. I know, because I've been on my computer and I've been sorting out photos and things, and he's just really clingy. Yes, I know. You good boy. Go and lie down now. Oh, I don't know. It was his birthday yesterday. He was 2. He was 2 now. See if I can move you down a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. There he is. Excuse the mess in the background. I'm just sorting out, but there he is. Oh. So anyway, I'm all messed up now. I'm so sorry, guys. So what was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna do a video about the virtual groups on their own, because it's quite a lot to go into, but I am enjoying them. Tyrion, stop licking me now. Stop it. Oh gosh. Yeah, so with Slimming World wise, when I was down my mum's, because I was down there for like 2 and a bit weeks, my mother does Slimming World, so there was no real option to go off plan. You know, we got the shopping in, and basically I stayed on plan when I was down there. I did have a few little treats here and there, and I did weigh, but that was not my own scales, and it wasn't obviously Slimming World scales. So when I got home, because I got home on a Thursday, so then the Tuesday then after that, which was the, oh, I don't know what date it was, whatever date it was, I can't remember. If I remember, I'll pop it on the screen. But when I got home, that Tuesday then, so it wasn't last week, it was the week before. So I'll put the date on the screen now if I remember to. So that week then, which was the first week that I'd been back home, and the first week that it was an official weigh-in from Slimming World, and I lost a pound. So that took me back to 4 stone 12. And then last week I lost £3, which I was really surprised at. I don't know if it was just my scale sort of catching up, or I don't know what it was. But yeah, I was really, really happy with that. And that took me to 5 stone 1 pound lost. So that's where I am currently. I'm back to 5 stone 1 pound, which I'm over the... Oh, he's barking at himself now. I think my TV in my room isn't on, and that's what he's barking at. But anyway, I'm gonna have to go and stop him. I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, he was barking at the TV in my room. It switched off because it's on like an auto timer, and he barks at his reflection. So yeah, that's what it was. I can't get comfy now. So yeah, so I am back at 5 stone 1 pound loss, which I am really, really happy with. I won't lie, it's been really tough, and you know, I am struggling quite a bit with just staying on plan. Not so much that it's not that I want to sort of just stuff my face with food, or I just want to eat all the wrong things. I just don't want to eat. I just feel like food is sort of a nuisance for me, if that makes sense. I know it might sound a bit strange, but it's like, I wish that I didn't have to worry about food. I'm just not loving my food at the moment then. But I'm trying my best. I've been on plan. Thursday seems to be a really seems to be my worst day for some reason. On a Thursday I seem to struggle more than I do through the week with wanting to eat like chocolate and cake, biscuits and things. Don't know why that is, but I'm hoping that it'll sort of subside soon. But yeah, I've not cooked a great deal of things. I did a jambalaya out of the Take 5 book, which I think because I added a few different things, and because I did that, I think it sort of messed around with the flavours, so it didn't really taste of much. It's nice, but it just doesn't taste of a lot. So yeah, I made that, and I can't remember what else I've made. I have made some bits and bobs here and there, but I've got sort of plans to make things. But I've been in a flare with my chronic pain for, it'll be 2 weeks now, Thursday. So that has been pretty rubbish, because that always has an impact, because I haven't got the strength or the energy to stand in the kitchen and cook, where, you know, I have over the past few months before all this started. I was making different recipes, you know, I tried things that I'd never tried before, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, it may take me a lot longer to make these things than, you know, another person would, but I got there and I did what I needed to do. So I just need to find some nice easy recipes. I'm going to go through the Take 5 book again, because that book is really, really good. If anybody wants me to show you, I can, but it's a book that you get from your class, or you can online now, if you remember, obviously. But it's a really, really good book, because you only need 5 ingredients, and a lot of the time when I'm looking in there, I can find the ingredients that I need in my cupboard. So I'm gonna have another look through there and see if I can make something. Yeah, so that's about it really. There's not a lot more to talk about. I've got weigh-in tomorrow, so I have to weigh in and send my details over to my consultant by 10 o'clock, because she has to then manually put all our weights into the system so that it logs, and she can do classes. She, you know, doing it in the virtual sort of environment. Last week was quite funny actually, because I set an alarm for like 9:45, because I don't like getting up early if I don't have to. And I woke up, he's playing with the toy on it, if you can hear him. And I woke up like literally like 2 minutes to 10, and so I had to sort of run in the bathroom, do what I needed to do, weigh, and then send it over to her. So it's like, I'm so sorry, I've just woken up, but you know, she was fine with that. And yeah, I just panicked. But that's what I'm going to do again in the morning. I'm going to set my alarm so that I can get up and I'll have a chance to, you know, do my stuff, and then I can weigh and see what the damage is. I am expecting a gain, only because I've not been eating enough, I don't think. I've had biggish portions in my meals, but I'm not having enough meals, if that makes sense. So I'm having sort of one biggish meal and then like a smaller meal, and then mostly like one of those kvarks which are half thin, and fruit for breakfast, just so that I'm having something. And plus it's that time of the month for us ladies, and yeah, I always tend to, sometimes I'll be really lucky and lose a pound or stay the same. So whatever it is, you know. Yes, I would be upset if it was a big gain, because I don't deserve the big gain, but I'd be okay with a pound or two, because that's just the way it is. So going forward from that, I have got, like I said, I've got my class tomorrow. My class is 3:30 on a Tuesday, so I'm just sticking to my class that I was doing when we were going to group. And my mum goes to that one, and my best friend and all my other friends, that we've got a little WhatsApp group going. And it's really nice to be able to see everybody and, you know, wave and have a chat. So that's nice. And yeah, sort of my, you know, going forward through all this, like I've got another 7 weeks Thursday, you know, so till my 12 weeks are up, isolation. So it's going to be at least that before I'm getting back to class anyway, and then depends on what happens with the government, etc. So what my plan is, I would love, in an ideal world, to be able to lose weight and get to my 5.5 stone award. So that is what I would love. But in reality, what I want is to not come out of this isolation and this lockdown and doing a lot of the good work that I've already done, and that I've struggled to get to, with everything going on. So as long as I can stay around where I am, that's where I want to be in the ideal world. But what I would love is to be able to lose and get to my 5.5 stone award, which I've been working towards for quite a while now. But in between having new meds and my pain and, you know, one thing and another, it's been a slow journey, but I'm still going forward. So as long as I don't, you know, gain lots and lots of weight, which I don't think will happen, I'm not planning to do that anyway. So yeah, that is sort of my plan of action. You know, try to lose and get to my 5.5 stone award, but no pressure. And as long as I'm at all around where I am now, around the 5 stone mark, then, you know, I can't really be unhappy at that. So yeah, that's that. So I've got my book. I always make sure that I've got it. for our sessions. What I haven't done though is I haven't written my weight in, so that's what I need to do. Is I need to go in here and I just need to write the dates in and what my results were, so that it's just logging it, even though I'm writing it in my journal and I'm writing it in, I'm sorry if you can hear me, it's just on one. Yeah, so I'm writing in my journal and I'm doing it on the app. It's also nice to have it in your book, so you know you've got a record. So yeah, that is that. I've rambled quite a lot. I sometimes just get lost in my thoughts and think about, you know, everything that's going on, everyone out there. I'm so sorry. Everyone's loved ones, you know, the key workers who are keeping everyone going, the NHS, everything, and you know, thinking about my mum and dad, and yeah, it's just tough. And you know, that's why I think that it's better to be kinder to ourselves and think, yeah, you know, this is what I want, but you know, if I don't get there and I sort of stay around where I am, then I need to try and accept that that's okay. And my consultant went live on Facebook today, and she said that and she was talking about all these different things, and you know, that's basically what she was saying, because it's been bank holiday, it's been Easter. I didn't have any Easter eggs over the weekend. I have got an Easter egg to have after weigh-in tomorrow, which I know we shouldn't do, but that's the way I'm gonna do it, so that I don't feel left out. And then go back. I can't help it, he's just so funny. And then just, you know, Wednesday, fresh new week, and start again. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. It really means the absolute world to me, and everyone that has been watching and leaving comments and, you know, chatting to each other. You know, it really does mean a lot, and especially through these times that we're going through right now, everybody needs somebody, I think. And you know, I'm always here if anyone needs me. You can send me a DM on Instagram if you want to chat, because talking is so important. And you know, it could be the worst thing in the world if somebody feels like they haven't got anyone to talk to, even if that is just somebody on Instagram or YouTube. That's what we are here for. So you know, if anyone needs me, drop me a message and we can just have a little chat. And yeah, I'm always there for you. So I'm gonna go. Like I said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. It means the world. Please stay safe, stay well, and look after yourselves and your families, and just do the best that you can do. Stay home, and you know, the sooner everybody starts listening to the guidelines, the sooner that, you know, we can come out of this lockdown and we can see our families. So yeah, I'm gonna go, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye everyone.